Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 6, playing our Russia on Deity campaign. Last turn we did purchase a settler with some faith. Now we got to figure out where we want to put it. We will have another settler in about 20 turns, which might be just in time before we lose our heroic age. So that would be really good to get one more settler out. Anyway, let's go ahead and hit next turn. And we will think about where we want to put the settler. I thought about putting it here. I mean, just to squeeze in one more city here. We can put one down here, and we can put one on this river. So that would give us 3 more cities. Is that too many cities? I don't know. I mean, more cities can be better. Can also be worse. I'm tempted to just hold off and buy a builder here. Next turn, even though it's going to have one less charge, it would be able to start working right away without having to move. I don't know. I don't have to be that much of a rush, I don't think. No, let's go ahead and get you down here. You'll get down here soon enough. Actually, you're going to get out here quicker than I thought you were going to. Because I want to put some farms on. At least a couple of these. I could do a little diamond here to make sure you get plenty of food. Maybe save that one for something else. Consume that one something. I don't know. Military engineering we can go and swap off of, because if we do get an aqueduct in the next 18 turns, which may not happen, but if we do, then we want to be stopped at the halfway mark. Have the feudalism civic. We're actually going to get that soon-ish. Let's go ahead and knock that in there. I really kind of want this city, even though it's probably not going to be the best city in the world. And it is going to have such bad loyalty issues, I'm sure. But it could have some pretty decent food, and we can probably grow up pretty quickly. It would be even better if we could grab that tile from him, steal that from him, but I don't see that happening. She's not going to be happy with me settling so closely. Or do I just accept down here? No, you know what? Let's do it. Why not? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Is it 4 or 5 tiles between? 2, 3, 4, 5. I actually don't remember. This one right here is 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's 4 tiles. Okay, so here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can stick one there. Okay, we can stick it still on the river. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not quite close to that river. No, it could touch that river there. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could stick several more cities in here if we wanted to. Which is interesting. Is it worth it? I don't know. More cities is more places for cultural districts for more great works. So that's always an option. I don't know. We'll see. I'll start here. And then we'll figure out what we want to do with this city. Start filling in this tundra after that. I don't think we're going to stick anything here. Because I think that'll have too much loyalty issue. There's just really no good place. Maybe right here where we could connect to this river would be about the only place. Yeah, because this would be too far from the river. Here could connect to the mountain with an aqueduct to get some better growth. So that's technically an option. I may need to buy a settler with gold here in a little bit because... Actually, I said it was going to take me 20 turns, but it's actually taking me a little bit more because the settler price has gone up 320. Settler with gold would be 640. Oh my. I think I want another builder, though. We'll go that route. Right, you'll be able to hook up a couple farms pretty quickly here. All right, Mr. Builder. I'm tempted to go and get our trio here. Can hook up the pasture. But I think this city needs some love. come hook up this farm as well. At some point, I probably want to get rid of these marsh since we can't really do much with them. Commercial hub, done. Could go for the temple. Gets us more faith. I think the market, though, to get us more trade routes is the word of the day. Somebody got Petra. Our trader is completed. Really leaning towards that government plaza here. Watermill will make this farm even better. Is this where I want the government plaza? Over here on this side of things. I think so. It's going to help all these cities over here. And especially if I stick another one somewhere in here, like right there or something. I think we'll be thankful for that. Question is where? My commercial hub's down there. And what? How many tiles is it? 8 tiles? Let me see. It's +8 loyalty per turn in the city and an increase of +1 to the adjacency bonus being earned by any adjacent districts. Oh, it's only +8 loyalty to this city. I thought it was to all the cities nearby. How did I misunderstand that? Why am I misremembering that? Okay, never mind. I am misremembering. I was thinking that that would actually spread out to everybody around us. Okay. Okay. That's fine. I still think it's okay to put it over here. Although, honestly, we're going to want that in a city that can grow really big. And so Smolensk actually might be the better pick because it's going to have room for a lot more districts. This one's going to have limited spots for districts. On the other hand, the sooner we get the government plaza out, the better. Who is it that has the government plaza bonus? Is it you? It's you, isn't it? Yeah. Infrastructure. Could wait. Oh, we do have one. We could go ahead and promote you, move you over, do the government plaza after that. That actually might be a good idea. Or alternatively, stick it here in Smolensk, like I was saying. Right now it would be 32 turns, because there's like 0 production here. That's going to be the problem. There's just no production here. I'm going to move you to Yaroslav. And then I'm going to build the government plaza there a little bit quicker here in a moment. Take 5 turns to establish. Am I going to have another governor title in 5 turns? No. So let's go ahead and take your promotion now. So I don't forget. And then you are not going to do the government plaza yet. I'm not going to have enough to do both of these, so we'll have to hold off. We'll do the watermill. That's going to help us once we get this wheat hooked up to get some more food, which we desperately need here. More trade routes. Valletta would be a pretty decent amount of gold right now. Let's actually look to see what trade routes would be best. Available routes. I wish I could sort this by gold or something, but no. 6, 7, 7. 7 gold is the highest currently. Right? Yes. What's the highest science? Any of these to Katarja gets us 3. Science, and is the science worth more than the gold? That's a hard one, actually. Probably not. I think this just total yield here is just as good as anything. Actually, no, Moscow down here, 6, 3, 2. No, that's really good. That would be better. Or Smolensk to Mohenjo-Daro would be useful. Moscow. Let's do Moscow to Mohenjo-Daro. I think that'll be fine. So you're going to transfer to Moscow. You are going to keep doing farm stuff. Get us a boost to feudalism, which will soon give us the boost to stirrups. Okay, you're going to go ahead and hook that up. All right, so you are working that now. Once we get the water mill, that'll make that 4, which will start giving us some okay growth. You're slowing down a bit. What are you slowing down because of? Housing, which we are getting our granary now. So that was unavoidable, I think, to some degree. Unless we put some farms down here, which we could have, but that's okay. $13 turns, maybe 6 points. All right. What now? Would love to grab that tile at some point, but don't think that's what we're going to do right this second. May come over and hook some of this stuff up if we wanted to, or we can come over and get some farms to get some housing for here, or the fishing boats actually would be useful to also get us housing. Could hook up the other silver. Let's do that actually, because we can trade that, or the tea, and the tea actually. Nope, tea first. All right, crazy stuff, but here we go. Why not? I think we're gonna go ahead and go for the monument right away to help with the loyalty a little bit. So loyalty isn't going to be a huge problem right away, but or we can go watermill to get some more food from this thing and production. Actually, I kind of like that for some weird reason. And I'm assuming you automatically stole that tile. Yes, you did. Perfect. That is acceptable. Everything else we'll leave as is for now. Trader, you're going to go to Mohenjo-Daro. Okay. A couple of farms here would get us a nice little diamond, although it would cut off some spots for districts. I think at least sticking a farm here is fine. Although, no, we're going to hook up the sea resources at this point. Aggressive city placement, +1 score. 5 more points. Oof. We may get ourselves into a normal age, unfortunately. Without really meaning to. I'll apologize. I might be able to keep that, unless this one down here counts, but I don't know that that does. Last build, I think hooking this up is fine. Gets us some decent amount of gold if we do end up working that. One more turn, we'll have feudalism, which will also get us stirrups at the same time. Yeah, I really need to get this housing here. I want this to grow a bit taller. Of course, this guy needs to grow super fast now. Could pop this this thing at some point. How are we doing towards great people? Not quite next. We might still be able to hold on to get it. And we're at least in the conversation for these for the moment, though. We need to get some more lavras here soon as well. Getting these luxuries hooked up allows us to trade them, so I think that's good. Although we should probably go ahead and see if we can trade them now. Especially as we're getting more cities. We're going to need the extra luxuries from other people. Train builders get 2 build actions. We could use that here in a little bit to get a better builder out of her. Farm improvements now gain +1 food for each adjacent farm. That's pretty big. When 3 farm improvements are adjacent to each other. So we do need to get to 3. So we need to get that one hooked up here in a moment. As well as, you know, whatever's over here. Stuff like that. Okay. Choose civic. Getting some alliances would be very nice. Especially a cultural alliance so that we don't have to worry about the loyalty from at least one person. I'm going to go ahead and start working on this, and then I'll think about if I want to finish it or not. Okay, so you're going to have a little bit of space to grow. Not a ton. Getting you a harbor so we get really? Pyramids are still available? I don't know that we want to do that. I mean, it would be cool, but that's a lot of turns to be wasting cycles on. Lava would be good, but I think the harbor is just a bigger bonus for us right now. We're getting a 25% bonus to this, right? Because of our Pantheon? Yes. So, I think this is better for us right now. +3 gold here. Is that it? That's how it works. All right, tech tree. Really don't have 3 mines, huh? That's interesting. I'm gonna get castles a little ways of the way through. I'm gonna have you hook this one up as well. There we go. There's the mines. I was gonna say, I figured we had to have 3 mines somewhere. Well, let's go get apprenticeship then. I didn't think we had to be that far off. 10 pop city, really. We're not that far off here. And if we were to... Actually, you know, if we pop this, we could probably get to 10 pop and get that boost. That would actually be a good use of your last build, I think. Because we're not going to need these long term. They're better suited as farms at some point. Okay. Getting 2 more farms here would be nice to get this whole thing increased. Getting obviously that extra farm there would be nice. All that being said, we will probably pop it out of here in 2 turns. So does that mean we want to go ahead and swap in that policy? The +1 production is nice. The campus adjacency is also nice. How soon are we going to get the next thing? Probably about 5 turns. If we can get to a 10 pop city. Is that fast enough? To go without something for a bit? Yeah, sure, let's go without this for a bit. I think that's going to be fine. I want to get at least 1 builder out with a couple extra charges. We're going to buy that with... we could buy with Faith now, right? It's going to be 215s. We can get that next... in 2 turns. Yeah, that's right. We could buy it with Faith now if we wanted to, but I still want to get the settler. 320. It's going to be hard. Unless we got some more Faith coming in. 11 to 31 turns. 4 more points. Oof, a lot of what ifs going on. We're about to get some more science from this anyway, so I think that's going to be fine. Losing a slight bit of science adjacency for a moment. All right, it is in fact 10 more turns. We are not going to get another settler with Faith. Right? Because in 10 more turns it'd be 140, 3 or 2, it'd be 260, right? Around there, 260, 270, something like that, which is obviously too short. So what we may do instead then is we'll have to save up and purchase the settler with gold if we want to go that route, or just build it straight out, which is fine. We can build it straight out. And so in that case, we'll do the builders with faith here in one turn. I do still want you to pop some of this stuff over here. Growth in one turn, that's good. We're actually going to make sure you're locked on growth. You are. Everybody's looking pretty good. Can we avoid 4 more points in 10 turns? I think we can. Then it's a matter of can we deal with the loss of 12 turns on the government plaza, huh? Can we deal with the loss of loyalty at that point? I don't know. That one's a big giant question mark. I'm a little worried about this city at that point. It's gonna get to 3 pop pretty quickly. We'll probably have to send it to governor here in a moment. All right, so you're established. We can go ahead and grab our builder. In fact, we might even be able to get a second builder out before we lose that boost. Yeah, we definitely should be able to. I did lock that thing in, didn't I? Yes, good. Whew. Library is completed. Perfect. Getting the harbor here would be pretty nice. Getting the watermill would be nice, especially with the wheat to get some more growth. Monument could be useful. Can we do math and figure out how much loyalty we're going to have? Right now we're getting... what are we getting? Where is it here? It's here somewhere, isn't it? Or is it over here on this thing? Right now we are getting... I know it's here, and it's... Oh, here it is. Each citizen exerts 1.5 loyalty pressure. Okay, so 1.5 loyalty pressure. And the Dark Age is what, 0.5? Dark Age. Dark Age, Dark Age, Dark Age. I am not seeing Dark Age here. As far as the loyalty. Okay. Is it Dark Age begins? No. Is it under loyalty? Each citizen has a base pressure of 1. Golden and heroic ages add 0.5 and dark ages subtract 0.5. Okay, perfect. So if we are at 1.5 right now with 4, and we're getting, getting a whole bunch of this other stuff, basically it's going to be a third of the loyalty from that stuff. So a third of the loyalty from city pressure would put us at like 6, 7, which I think is still enough. I don't know. I don't know if the math's working out in my head right. Because we're not showing any loyalty pressure from anybody else right now, which I think that would flip around and change. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in there. And when we come back, we will probably be advancing into a Dark Age again, with hopefully a way to get us into a Heroic Age. But that's easier said than done. But anyway, I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.